Welcome to NCIX Tech Tips. Today we have something very exciting to show you guys. This is the Samsung SyncMaster SA950. This is a 27-inch 1080p LCD monitor, and it has a few things about it that are very, very cool. Number one, it is 120 hertz, so that means yes, it is 3D ready. Number two, it actually includes 3D glasses. These are active shutter glasses. They come with the monitor. Number three, it has the best color reproduction of any 3D monitor, that is any 120 hertz LCD panel that I've yet encountered. And actually, it kind of goes on. I'm not even going to number them anymore. It is backlit. It is one of the thinnest monitors I've yet to see, and I'll show you that a little bit more later. And it also has 2D to 3D conversion. That means you can take 2D content, whether it's pictures, movies, games, and you can convert them using the processing within the monitor on the fly to stereoscopic 3D. Now let's have a look at the aesthetics of the SA950, because yes, this is a premium, expensive monitor, so you expect it to look premium and look expensive, and it does. So first of all, we've got a very, very unique hinge. So I'm going to show you guys the adjustment range of the hinge itself. So there you go. That is enough to sit directly in front of it very comfortably, or to sit above it at a pretty extreme angle and look directly into the screen itself. Now it looks kind of weird in photos. I've found I don't like the way this monitor looks in photos on the Samsung website, for example, but it looks great in person. The overall fit and finish of it is just outstanding. So speaking of fit and finish, all along the back is a beautiful brushed aluminum. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can show you guys that brushed look. Brushed aluminum backplate. We've also got a brushed aluminum metal finish on the base station itself. In terms of inputs and outputs, we've got power, headphone out, HDMI in, DVI in, and DisplayPort in. So it has all the modern inputs and outputs. And then the thickness. Check this out. The thickness is not much more than an iPhone 4. So there's that comparison shot right there. So you guys can see exactly how thin this monitor is. Couple other things that are cool about it are the fact that it has the Eco Light sensor, which will actually, in conjunction with the motion sensor, turn the monitor down or off when you're not sitting in front of it. Pretty cool, right? And finally, oh, it looks like I managed to accidentally disconnect it, but that's okay. And finally, it also has what's called an ultra clear panel. And what that means is, remember guys, shutter glasses effectively reduce the transmission of light from the panel to your eyes by 1/2, because they're going like this and blocking out the light. So if you have the brightest, most clear possible panel with a nice bright backlight, that's the only way you're going to get a nice bright image when you're using active 3D shutter glasses. Now, this monitor does support full 120 hertz, so that means you can use AMD HD 3D technology with the included Samsung glasses to play games or watch movies. I really don't think that's the most compelling feature. The one that I think is best is this 3D mode 2D to 3D. So all you have to do is change that option in the menu, turn the glasses on, and all of a sudden, any content you want, whether it's Crysis 2, which is what I'm running here, movies, YouTube, even the desktop, even pictures can be automatically converted from 2D to 3D. Now, this solution is not quite as flexible as something like a 3D Vision, where you can customize the profiles and you can adjust the depth, things like that, but there is a definite 3D pop to the image, and any objects in here, like this wall, are being rendered at the correct depths to give you a realistic image. Another thing that I've noticed about this monitor and these glasses is that the image is significantly brighter than what I am used to seeing with competing 3D solutions. So I mentioned pictures. Yes, this Steam ad is in 3D. Stronghold 3 pops out, pre-purchase now pops out, this guy pops out, and that screenshot right there is recessed. Go figure, right? And this is all done automatically on the fly. So other things that are done on the fly. Here we go. Here is a Transformers trailer. Astronaut guy, 3D. Lunar lander, 3D. Foot, 3D. So you guys can probably see, since you're not using stereoscopic 3D shutter glasses, that many of the images on this screen are doubled. That is all done, as I mentioned, on the fly by the monitor itself. So wait, there's more, because no, that was it. Oh yeah, even the Vista, right. Even the Windows 7 and Vista Aero Glass 3D desktop features, yes, they're in 3D. They are in stereoscopic 3D. It takes everything and does that. So This is a fairly expensive monitor. Let's talk a little bit before we conclude here about why it's actually not a bad value proposition. So you've got that support for HD 3D, okay, with an ATI card. You've also got support for 3D with any card you want. So that's pretty cool if you're a gamer. You've got support for turning all of your 2D content into 3D. So that's cool. These are all features. These aren't value yet. Now, let's talk about the value. One, it comes with 3D shutter glasses. So compared to a competing solution, you don't have to buy additional 3D glasses for $150. Number two, it works with any graphics card you want, any generation, any power. You don't need additional power to render in stereoscopic 3D because the processing on the monitor itself actually does it, as opposed to having the graphics card render the scene from two different angles. That means it is completely driver independent, performance independent, and manufacturer independent. So that's pretty cool. It is also one of the most gorgeous 27-inch monitors I've yet to see, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks for checking out this episode of NCIX Tech Tips, and don't forget to subscribe.